Ichcharahityam is vairagya. For any bhoga of this world and the sarga, you will get it. But not what we study in our Mandukya today. They're becoming so deeply introverted to know. In fact, we only create our Swarga, Bhuloka, Antarikshaloka, even Naraka, and finally we only create the our Uttamalokas and finally the Parabrahmanubhuti. We should know that. मेरे हाथ में ॐ ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ओं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधे वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ओं श्री वेदव्यास सद्गुरे नमः ओं श्री विदुर सद्गुरवे नमः. Having saluted all the gurus, Sri Vidurji, today also one or two thoughts for our brain. सुनो, जब तक we don't expose ourselves to the higher intellects, we will continue at the lower intellect only. Then at that lower level, there are less solutions, more problems. Therefore, we have to expose ourselves. Don't have arrogance, I know everything. Well, no. The knowledge is infinite. Evolution is infinite. The more we gain right knowledge and evolve, the less we become problem to ourselves and the world. The moment when I say either I know it or I don't want to know it, I have destroyed myself. I don't know and I must know. I must know more and more. Then pursue that knowledge. Here in Vidura Neethi, the knowledge given to us is to correcting our understandings and attitudes and our responses and actions in the world so that we are not liable to ourselves and we are not liable to the world. Like this Duryodhana, the Dhritarashtra, they are of this category of becoming liability to themselves and the world at large because of the simple inability to accept or understand the higher right attitude or knowledge. उत्तम ज्ञान को नहीं पकड़ते, अपने पास जो बेवकूफ़ी है उसी को ज्ञान मानते, उसी के अनुसार जीते. Okay, a beautiful each of the mantra. Yesterday we saw one thing about these many श्लोक line. Now we will see straight away 111 में आ जाओ कि यो नोद्धतं कुरुते जातु वेशं नो न पौरुषेणापि विकथतेऽन्यान् न मूर्छितः कटुकान्याः किञ्चितो प्रियं सदा तं कुरुते जनो हि यो नोद्धतं कुरुते जातु वेशं न पौरुषेणापि विकथतेऽन्यान् न मूर्छितः कटुकान्याः किञ्चितो प्रियं सदा तं कुरुते जनो हि. See, whom the world will love. Is it not? When the world loves you, welcomes you, how beautiful it is. Nice. We must know the techniques, how to be loved. We should know how to love also, and the love is love only when it is pure, without any malice, of even little of expectation or desire. That's only pure love. That only will give happiness. Other than that, everything is attachment. That is at the ignorant level of non-thinking, and they will suffer only in their own love. Equally, we must also receive love. Whom the world loves, you can see. These are the three things he says. One, yo nodhatam kurute jatu vesham. The one who is not making so many external paraphernalia of the dress. In other words, the one who is simple looking. Because the more you show your external attires differently, people instead of loving, they will appreciate you, they try to take benefit out of you. If both are not working, they feel jealous of you. So here Vesha means your attire, your dress and all. And the more you are in that attireful dressfulness, people think you are such a high person. So they keep you away. They don't give that much love. You may get respect. Respect is not fulfilling. Love is more fulfilling. You can give respect to even every source of fear, like कुत्ता. अगर काटता है करके डर है तो दूर से नमस्कार करते जाते हम. That is a respect to a dog. So first one is what? You are now uddhatam kurute jatu vesham. The one who is not showing any of his show offs outside. Veshbhushas. Simple रहना. Second, na paurushena api vikattate anyan. Means what? The one who has got all the abilities, all the qualities, etc. But the one who never boasts himself about himself in front of public. This is the second one. Or the one whose this should be the second quality which makes the people love him. Is it not? सब है पौरुषम मीन्स योर एबिलिटी योर अचीवमेंट समथिंग बट उसको क्लेम करो ना दैट वर्ल्ड वर्क्स इन सच ए वे दैट इट विल पुल यू डाउन ये कैसी माया ट्रिक करती है मन ट्रिक करता है अब मैं क्या बताऊं आपको इट बिकम सच ए डीप एनालिसिस इट मे बिकम वेरी हेवी फॉर यू आफ्टर मांडू के उपनिषद क्लास मैं बताऊं यू सरेंडर टू द वर्ल्ड वर्ल्ड लव्स यू सो मच एंड लिफ्ट्स यू टू सच ए लेवल after lifted to that level you keep on extending gratitude to the world lifts you more and more become humble and grateful the moment you think that the achievement is mine and you try to show off the world dikhata hai bewakoof you have reached that height because of us it will pull you down world does it because world is the one which is helping me to grow if after growing if I claim myself to be greater than the world do you think the world will leave us it will pull. Like the workers are working, therefore he is a boss, our company is running. He is not taking care of the workers by paying salary and all. वो लोग भूख हड़ताल करेंगे कंपनी बंद हो जाएगा वो. In the same way, you cannot show off in front of the world that you are great. Because world will not accept. Because many अच्छे लोग बहुत आए थे इस बार खाने. You are not anyway great. That is the second word is na paurushena api vikattate anyan. You may have all the great abilities. Use them to serve. But don't talk too much yourself great than others. Then the people won't like. You see people, इतना बढ़िया बंदा है ना सब कुछ है इसका लेकिन इसका गर्व है दैट वन क्वालिटी मेक्स पीपल डोंट लाइक दैट पर्सन अपना बोस्ट करते रहता है सो द फर्स्ट वन इज व्हाट external attire should be simple second inside also the feeling of humbleness expressed outside also naturally from the heart there are some movies you can see such a rich person such a talented but he is so humble he never proclaims that outside suddenly people come to know one day then they put him in a high pedestal he doesn't go to that he only uses his talent only to serve such people remain in the history eternally. Those who have achieved great things but still are arrogant are not put in those good pages. पीछे रहेंगे वो लोग. Second one is this. Third one, na murchitaha katukani aha kinchitu. Means what? The one who in his self-forgetfulness doesn't talk the harsh words to others. We talk harsh words when we forget ourselves. Means we lose sense of our responsibility, sense of our duty. And then we talk harsh words and harm the people. मूर्छिता मीन्स होश खोया है जो बेहोश में है वही ऐसा गंदा या किसी को डांटते जो होश में है वो संभाल कर बोलेगा सो द वंस हु आर वेरी अवेयर ऑफ देयर माउथ एंड स्पीच एंड नेवर स्पीक द वर्ड्स ऑफ हार्शनेस टू अदर्स and those who never boast about their own great achievements and nor those who are not externally appearing in a big way like it includes all बड़ा आलीशान कमरे घर में रहना ओ अपने चॉपर्स में घूमना एंड having big cars and all show off जरूरत है तो यूज करो अब नाटक मत करना तो ऐसे जो सिंपल रहते हैं कि जो डांटते नहीं हैं अपने अचीवमेंट्स को ज़्यादा क्लेम नहीं करते दे आर लव्ड बाय द पीपल दिस सच अ ग्रेट पर्सन स्टिल शी इज सो हम्बल somebody don't like even that person when he behaves humble at that time you love him. Like the other day, I saw in a paper or that some person, some political leader, he went to that some area, slum area, कुछ है, slum ही whatever. He was eating food with them or sitting there. मुझे अच्छा लगा. I felt good for him at that time because it needs guts. The one who went in the chopper to survey the flood inflicted areas, and while being in chopper, he was eating all samosa, etc., to look at that. And while looking, if he is sitting with some people, that way it's a great achievement. Respect has grown. एनीबॉडी आप तो पब्लिसिटी नौटंकी के लिए कर रहे हो, हम सब जानते हैं, दैट्स ओके। वो फिर वो वोट का टाइम उसका तशवा होगा। अब फिलहाल की बात, यू आर हम्बल, यू आर लव्ड। ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, न वैरमुद्दीपयति प्रशांतम, न दर्पमारोहति नास्तमेति, न दुर्गतोऽस्मीति करोत्य कार्यम, तमार्यशीलं परमाहुरार्याः। So this person is called as the more dignified, respectful than anybody. Arya Sheelam ahuhu Aryaha. Tam Arya Sheelam Param ahuhu. He is a highly exclaimed or claimed charactered person. Said by the great Aryans only. Arya means respectful, dignified. इसको एक महान बंदा कहते हैं, रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं हमको। आर्यशीलम, परम आर्यशीलम आहो, आर्या आहो। The respected people will respect him as highly respectful. Whom, the one who has got these 3-4 things. Very interesting they are. I know I am not finding time every day. Our Upanishad is eating time. कल से थोड़ा और कुछ करके हम ना ज़्यादा टाइम देंगे इसको। बहुत बढ़िया है इन सब चीज़ें। विदुर नीति की कुछ बात है ना, इतने मज़ेदार, डायरेक्ट टू द पॉइंट होते हैं। They help us so much if only we use them. We learn the art of using. I tell you, मांडूक्य उपनिषद all side पे रखो, पहले विदुर नीति practice. This I'll tell now because it's Vidura Neethi class, not tomorrow again 7:30. First one is what? Na vairam uddipayati prashantam. The one who doesn't add fuel and instigate to revoke the enmity which was subsided by some fortune. That is called as Dhira Purusha or Arya Purusha. Now, how sensitive this point it is. Not allowing the enmity which was removed by some or the other foolish action. Vairam na uddipayati, jo prashantam. देखो, raking up the past issues and creating the enmity. That's what I gave you the example of the UK president. We have not created the Vaira Bhava by reminding him of Jallianwala Bagh and all. हो गया उस समय का हो। I told you, दोनों के गलतियां होते हैं, एक ही का नहीं होता। Yeah, we were at loss, that's true. Irreparable loss. But what did you do after that? जलियांवाला बाग में होने का है ना, वो शहीदी को लगाया, पार्क बनाया, बट व्हाट इट डन फॉर द स्टेट और द पीपल? आई ऑलवेज आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन, दोज हु से कि उसने ये किया, तुमने क्या किया मेरे पुत्र? तो नेवर डू द उद्दीपनम ऑफ द सबसाइडेड वैरम। वेरी कॉन्शियस रहना हमेशा, खत्म करते जाना उसको, फिर आग नहीं डालना। And this has 10-20 ways to explain. That's what I said. Vidura Neethi is such a shlokas. You can talk about it taking so many examples for hours together. One of the example, one of the analysis is what? With your wife or husband or children or neighbor, whatever the vaira was there for, whatever the cause of the past, you don't put water to that, oil to that. पानी डाल के बुझा दो उसको. That is a wisdom. हो गया तो हो गया बस. That time he was बेवकूफ, I was बेवकूफ, we fought, now no more. Never bring the past to create the disturbance in the present. I am trying it. You know, I am not carrying any load of yesterday, day before. Happy मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है in the present. था. At that time somebody troubles you, you trouble them, they are trying to become wise, we are trying to. होता ही है. You can't that way hold on to that and destroy your own glorious future. Yeah, accept we did mistake. That time we were at that level. So to others did it, but we don't have enmity now. हो गया बस. I'm trying to be lovely to everyone in the present, loving. Good help, it's a good sadhana, which is conquering our own mind. Otherwise, it digs into the past and brings all those dead material and makes this stinking mind and suffering. Now I am. Try this. If you have fought with anybody yesterday, today सुबह उठते हरिओम कह दो. He may react. He may say कल तो लड़ाई किया, हरिओम कहते हैं, to the हरिओम. You may say so, don't react. You observe your mind. Can I do that? That's what, don't do the uddipanam of the prashanta fire. Second one, na darpam arohati, the one who never enters onto the horse of the arrogance while behaving. दर्प के ऊपर चढ़कर जो नहीं कहता है. थर्ड वन, ना अस्तमेति, द वन बिकॉज सम फेल्यूर एनीथिंग doesn't lose heart. So not losing the heart, not becoming arrogant, not adding fuel to the extinct fire of enmity. Three. Fourth one, na durgatosmi iti karoti akaryam, and the one who saying that मैं इतने बुरे हाल में हूँ, इसलिए मुझे अच्छा बनना है, तो इसलिए मैं ये पाप कर ही लूंगा, ये जो नहीं करता. दुर्गति में हूं मैं, मुझे कुछ चाहिए, इसलिए मैं ये अकार्य पाप कार्य कर ही लूंगा. The one who doesn't do like that means even if he's in difficulties, he is not doing that which is not supposed to be done. Such people, tam arya paramaho, they are said to be respectful people because they are the timings, testing times. No, when you are in difficulties, then only your character, your gut is tested, grit or gut, whatever. अदरवाइज नो, आई एम सच ए लो, कुछ खाने को नहीं था इसलिए मैं चोरी की, मैं झूठ बोला, मैं दुर्गति में, लाइक द बॉस इज नॉट गिविंग हॉलीडे टू मी, देवर मेरे को मैनिपुलेट करना ही पड़ा. दैट्स व्हाट द मीनिंग ऑफ दुर्गतोस्मि इति अकार्यम करोति. मीन्स फीलिंग सेल्फ पिटी फॉर हिज लोनेस, यूजिंग इट टू जस्टिफाई द मिस्टेक्स, एंड ही इज डूइंग देम. Such people are not Aryans. So the 4 points are not doing the uddipanam of the enmity. Second is not behaving arrogantly. Third, not behaving unresponsive or absolutely losing heart. Then I'm in a bad shape, therefore I can't avoid, I must do some nonsense. Someone who doesn't think these things, tam arya shilam paramaho aryaha. They are called as the strong character people, certified by the strong character rishis munis. हो गया. Now, न स्वे सुखे वै कुरुते प्रहर्षं, नान्यस्य दुःखे भवति प्रहृष्टः, दत्त्वा च पश्चात् कुरुते न तापं, न कथ्यते सत्पुरुषार्यशीलः. Very good. So these are 3 points. He is called as Satpurusha Aryashilaha. He is called as Satpurusha, he is called as Aryashila. Charactered, great person. Quickly, I will finish in 1 minute. What are the one? First, na sve sukhe vai kurute praharsham. The one who never jumps out of his skin whenever he is getting any success or sukha. हर्ष में, सुख में वो jump out of the body नहीं कर रहा है. Because when you do that, you commit a mistake and you fall one thing. That's one. Second is what? Your harsha, without your effort, gives dukha to others. इसलिए याद रखो, कभी बहुत हंसना है लोट पोट के या बहुत रोना है, बाथरूम में जाके करके सीधा बाहर नॉर्मल रहना. हर्ष आनंदा, it gives ananda to people if they love you. But if the people around you are not loving to you, that ananda also troubles them because they don't like it. Then why to give them misery? See, these are all valid to the person who is sensitive about the society around. The one who is absolutely selfish, उसको ये सब बातों की वैल्यू नहीं है. Duryodhana, Dhritarashtra are like that. Therefore, they are educated to come out of that selfishness. So, when I get my sukha, I should not jump out of my skin. Say it is God has given. There are so many who have contributed. Let them also be shared with you. Okay? Na sve sukhe vai kurute praharsha. Don't jump out of the skin for your own achievements and successes. Such persons only commit mistakes. Second one, na anyasya dukkaya pavati prahrishtaha. And the one who seeing others dukkha, who never jumps out of joy. अच्छा हो गया, इसकी तबाही हो गई. No. That jiva should rectify his behavior. He need not suffer. Asking or expecting others to suffer is the highest crime. You are not human at all. बट उसने इतना पाप किया तो पाप नहीं करने को मांगो, लेकिन दुखी हो जाए क्यों मांग रहे हो? See that subtlety of intellect which can understand these deeper things, which can analyze the possibility of these deeper possibilities. Why should you expect for somebody to suffer? Ask him to get changed. Suffering the Lord gives, that is उनके हाथ में है. Why are you involved? So the one who is not jumping out of joy, seeing others in misery, instead of that, you should help them to come out of it. है ना? शत्रु भी है, इन दोज डेज इवन शत्रु गिर जाते हैं, उसको हाथ देकर उठाकर फिर उनसे युद्ध करते. क्रिकेट में भी वो गिर गया, मानो बैट्समैन उठाते हैं उसको, फिर उसको बॉल डालते हैं. Never ever enjoy or rejoice in the suffering of others. There's no criminality higher than this. Not even one the word should come from the mouth, इसको ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, इसको ये डिजर्व करता है. That much sensitivity is called as goodness. मुख से निकलना ही नहीं चाहिए. ये तो फिर the values of 1940s 60s आई एम टॉकिंग नाउ. आजकल इसको कोई केयर ही नहीं करता. They celebrate others' failure. Third one, dattva cha paschat kurute na tapam na katyate. Having given dana, the one who never regrets ki main kyun diya, nor even claims ki maine kiya, he is called as Satpurusha Aryashila. He is Aryashila. And along with some other qualities which are around this, which you add homework to you. So the one is who is not jumping out of skin when he is happy or successful, nor becoming happy when others miserable. The one who is giving dhanam, but again not regretting मैंने इसको क्यों दिया, इसने misuse किया उसको. No. The moment you see the person what is he doing with the dhana, and remember, you understand that he is doing it wrong, and then you feel bad for it, your punya for the dana is gone. And with that wealth, whatever papa he does, it comes to you. The papa of his misusing the will not come to you because he misused it. It comes because you found fault. Then what's the logic? Once you give it, you don't talk about it. It is not yours now. Then what happens? You get the punya of dana. If he misuses, the papa comes to him only. It will not touch you. Before doing dana, you have all right and choice to see whether it is patra or not. And that you have to use that choice. And only to the patra you have to give. That's okay. And in that also a lot of discussions are there. Like about the material things, you have to see the patrata. But about the food, you should not see the patrata. Because pehle banda jeena hai. Even as a criminal, hardcore terrorist also, you have to give food to him. Because first he should be alive. Then only you can change him, no? Every pashu pakshi, none of them should be seen, whatever they are. Food, annadana, everybody deserves. उसमें पात्र और अपात्र की बात नहीं होती. पहले बंदा जीना है. If not, you are killing that person, means you are very cruel, more cruel than that person. See that? दान में भी varieties होते हैं ना. अन्नदान एंड प्राणदान सबको देना है. बाकी चीजें you can see, like dhana dana. If that will be misusing, don't give dhana. Any object he needs, you give that. There are various things. But anything, when you give dhanam, once it is over, don't regret, yaar, maine kyun diya. And don't claim, देखो, I am the one, Mr. So and so charitable person. That adds to arrogance. And that makes the fellow guilty, the one who receives. Then the bigger than dhanam, is what? Not making the receiver guilty. That's all inner, deeper values. They won't click to, just like in Upanishad, we have seen just now, tacha loko nagahate. Same way, these type of higher things, for ordinary minds, they don't click. They don't even accept the presence of such noble thoughts. They consider such speakers as pagal log. Swami, how can I not enjoy when my enemy is suffering? He is a low level of intellect. Then I have given dhanam, I should claim it. मैंने दिया ना, he will use other logics. That he should remember that I am the giver, he will respect me. देखो ये सब कौन किसको क्लिक होते हैं? ओनली वन हु हैज अंडरस्टूड ट्रुथ और वाज बिकम अ भक्त. कुछ चीज मेरा है क्या मैं को दान देने के लिए? बताओ. I am not owning anything. I am not. How can I be a claiming person of giving dana? So too, did I get any success by my own effort without grace of God? Then how can I jump out of skin? Only a bhakta can understand the beauty of these things. Vidura is great Krishna bhakta. He knows it. So many beautiful. In this way, each point we can delve for hours together. And this is called as opening up our cocooned our intellects and minds. Intellects have no understanding, minds have no positive emotion. Instead of that, intellect is filled with all differentiations and mind is filled with all kama, krodha, raga, dvesha. What a naraka we are doing to ourselves. You know the dump yard, अपना दिमाग ऐसे होता है. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदम पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय